We're live.
Greetings and welcome to City of Destiny, a part of the Untold Stories Project. I am your host and game master, Aaron. This is our actual play of the Emerald City Knights adventure series for Mutants and Masterminds, the world's greatest superhero RPG from Green Ronin Publishing. Mutants and Masterminds is a D20 based system which allows players and GMs to create stories featuring all of the greatest heroes of their imagination and then these characters as well. One of the beautiful things about Mutants and Masterminds is its inclusion of hero points. Hero points allow our players to re-roll a die, take an extra action, recover from a dangerous condition, or use a power stunt to use their abilities in creative ways. Heroes each start with one of these hero points, and they can gain additional points for good role-playing, funny jokes, clever decisions, terrible decisions, from me using their characters' complications against them, and from your generosity. That's right, if you subscribe, renew a subscription, or donate bits to our stream, you will generate a hero point that can be given to the player or game master of your choice. We are a small but growing streaming network. All of those follows, subscribes, and likes and the like help keep us visible and growing and pay our bills. Now, speaking of our players who are in desperate need of hero points, let's meet them, shall we? Say hello, heroes.
Hello, heroes.
Hello, heroes.
Heroes, hello.
Heroes, let's go ahead and have you introduce yourselves. Tell us your name, who you are playing, something interesting about them, and answer our question of the week, which is, what is your character's favorite childhood memory? And we will start with Brandon. Hey, thank you for subscribing, Miss Aunt Puppy.
You're welcome.
And you get a hero point to throw whoever you want.
Me.
Me.
Oh.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Come on, we all knew she was going to give it to herself.
Yeah. I mean, you know. Hi, everybody. My name is Brandon. I play Portal, a human born with the ability to create portals to teleport him and other people to all kinds of different places. And his favorite memory from childhood would probably be the birth of his youngest sister. One of the few happy memories he has of his family. And I will go ahead and pass it to Aunt Puppy. I think I'm playing the right way.
Because I'm playing with filters. Hi, I'm Aunt Puppy. I play Keone. She fancies herself the Dean Winchester of Ice Powers. So she thinks she's badass, but really is not that badass. Favorite childhood memories. So she is extremely close with her family, her adopted mom and dad. And one of her favorite memories was the first time she remembers doing the matching pajamas in front of the Christmas tree. They do it every Thanksgiving after they eat. So to her, Thanksgiving is her favorite holiday because not only does she get to just eat whatever she wants, but then she also they get to get into the Christmas spirit afterwards. So that was the first time they did that together that she remembers. They did it when she was a baby, but she didn't remember. That was her favorite. So I will pass it to Wiki. That direction. No, that direction.
Hi, I'm Wiki, and nobody knows where I am. I play Professor Cephalopod, who is a giant Pacific octopus in a mech suit. That is also the interesting fact about him. We have established that is the interesting fact. As far as favorite childhood memory, best childhood memory is, for him, that's going to be the holiday break before he turned 13, where he got to go to work for half a day with his father, who worked in a car manufacturing factory. So he got to see all of the really cool robotic arms that were fairly new at the time. doing work on the factory floor. And then afterward, they met up with the rest of his family to have some sled riding fun for a few hours, and then followed that up by staying up until midnight with Happy Burger on the floor watching the ball drop.
Aw.
And where does the tragic death come in? Is that the next day?
I don't know what you're talking about. And he still actually has a memento from that night because he got a Centurion toy from his Smile meal, the kids' meal. Oh. And that is on his desk in the lab.
Aw.
And I will pass to Alex because that's...
Who's left?
That's me. Hi, everybody. I'm Alex, and as always, I will be playing the part of Ethan Blackwell, aka Crucible, the Elmer Glue toxicity taste tester of magnetism. Interesting fact, he has ferrokinetic powers, he has a messed up family life, and he is slowly realizing that monogamy might be for him, might not be for him. We'll find out. As his crazy bisexual disaster friends drag him ever onwards into his life.
He's being forced to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's being aggressively pushed to figure it out.
Yes. As for the question of the day, Ethan's favorite childhood memory is actually the last memory of his family as a happy family unit. When he was 10 years old, his mother and father came to summer camp where he was staying to see his piece put on in the summer camp art show. And both of them were very supportive. They were very happy to see each other. For the first time in months, it seemed the change of destination and the change of scenery really did them a lot of good. And then they got divorced 2 weeks later.
Aw.
And Ethan was never the same again.
He went on to taste glue.
Yep. Just for toxicity, not for flavor.
Okay, I don't have like a sad face emoji that I can put on my face.
And call the girl who sat next to him in English class mom.
Hate that chick.
Right.
I'll pass it over to Aaron.
With all of that angst on the table,
Mine was happy.
That's true, and so was Cyrus's.
Yeah, ours were happy.
Hey, mine was happy.
Sort of. I didn't know you had it. So, when last we saw our heroes, they had gone to investigate the Native American Cultural Center in Emerald City, where they were hoping to find out some information about Cindy's birth family. While they were there, they found out a couple of relevant bits of information from the Hikawe tribe. They found at least hints about the existence of cryptids who lived in the Arcadian forests. They found some old myths and legends, including the myth of the kestrel and the owl, which is tied in some way to a statue called the Fire of the Sun and Moon. They also saw some myths about a woman who came down from the mountain and controlled the winter winds in the times of the tribe's need. They got to talk with the professor there a little bit, kind of make some pleasant conversation with him. Went back home, wondered where Tommy and Ethan were. Then later that night, there was a break-in at the Cultural Center where that aforementioned statue, the Fire of Sun and Moon, was stolen. They went to the museum to investigate, talk with the professor again, this time in their heroic identities. They figured out that it had likely been taken by a group of radical Hikawe mystics who were hoping to use it for a ritual of some sort out on Angel Island. They raced out there to attempt to stop the ritual, but almost as soon as our heroes arrived, the statue transformed into a giant portal, and close to 24 avian warriors flew through, which is where we left our heroes as the portal opened and the winged cryptids went flying through the portal.
Not my portal.
not portals. Or at least that's where we left most of them. Because as I alluded to earlier, Ethan and Tommy were not around the tower as the other heroes investigated the theft. So let's catch up with them first, shall we?
Well, I really hope everybody's okay and not being attacked by an army of birdmen.
That's weirdly specific.
So going back in time to Monday during the day, everyone went to their classes. And then as classes were wrapping up Monday afternoon, Tommy caught Ethan and was just like, yeah, so I know like everyone's real, upset about everything happening with Bulwark and Lisa, but can we talk? Because I'm really not okay with what happened Saturday night.
Yeah, of course we could talk. Do you want to hang out and try to like not do the superhero thing for a couple of days,
That would
maybe?
At least tonight, like we still got the lease on the apartment, so could we like just go back there instead of going back to the tower and I don't know, pull out the Xbox or
Yeah,
and
that sounds like a great idea.
okay.
Now, I'm sorry about not running after you to make sure you're okay with the whole.
I mean,
the whole.
there didn't seem to be a lot of time between that and you getting thrown through the window. Or no, you went through the window willingly. You were thrown down the hall, right?
Yes, and I only let her throw me away so I could put on my costume, and not not reveal my secret identity.
Right.
Yeah, go with that. Go with that.
No, I mean, I get it, but I don't know. I mean, like, part of me wants to say, let's call Raina up too and just hang out the three of us the way we used to, but
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But I don't know. Do you need to talk about like what's going on with you and Cindy?
Hey, that's me.
Let's talk about you and Peter first. And that'll give me a chance to figure out what's happening with that situation. And it's a lot, man.
It is.
It was a lot easier when we were just nerds.
And now you've got superpowers.
Now you're super nerds.
And I'm the guy in the chair.
It's a good chair.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, like I know that, Peter's the kind of guy who just kind of, flits from one relationship and partner and intrigue to another, and I mean that's cool. But I mean, I don't know. I didn't even know that I was into guys,
Yeah, and you know what? I think maybe he's just trying to keep you at arm's distance because he doesn't know how to be close to other people.
I mean, the thing is, I don't know that I can do dalliances like that.
Well, his power is literally putting distance between himself and other people.
Someone's been reading the blog.
But, it doesn't have to be that. Just, I don't know. I don't have a lot of a relationship advice. But I think he makes you happy when he's not being an asshole.
I mean, he did, yeah. But, I mean, that, I don't know. That really hurt,
Yeah, I know it did. Maybe you should talk to him about it.
Oh my God, there's an adult in the room.
There must have been some kind of mistake.
Yeah, shut up.
How hard did Ethan hit his head?
Yes, I should talk to him. I don't know how to bring it up. Because it's not like It's not like we talked about it before to establish like what we had. Like, I don't know.
Well, he'd be crazy not to like you. Not that I like that.
No, I know what you meant. All right. I'm going to kick your ass at Street Fighter now, okay?
You're delusional. And I will use my precise move object powers to cheat the whole time.
Rude.
That's weird. They put the thumbsticks on little metal balls inside the controller.
Rude.
I personally think there should be a roll to find out if he notices. Because I think Tommy's smart enough to figure out your little ploy.
He's also drinking and emotional.
And we have pizza.
And there's pizza.
I don't know, man. You got greasy fingers. There's something wrong with your grip.
Tell you what, I take back my there's an adult in the room.
That didn't take long.
My friend just told me this emotional thing, so I'm going to cheat at this game we're playing to make sure that I win.
Well, you know, Ethan is a 1 step forward, 2 steps back.
All right. So the two of you play games late into the night.
Play with yourselves the rest of the night.
Yes.
At one point, you know, you do get there someone got a hold of you last episode on the comm. I don't remember.
I think it was Portal pinged him.
I think it was Portal. And your response was basically just yeah, Tommy and I are just hanging out. He needed to talk, and so
Awesome.
sometime around 1 o'clock in the morning, you guys both pass out on the couch.
Wow, you guys could only last till 1 o'clock.
I've had a stressful week.
We can't hang with the big dogs, Portal.
And sometime around 4:30 in the morning, Ethan, you wake up because your communicator has been buzzing.
Hello. This is Crucible.
And Roberta's voice comes through and says, Crucible, we've been trying to contact you for some time.
At least an hour.
Huh?
At least an hour.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't have a car. This can't be about an extended warranty.
No.
We're calling from the future.
We've been trying to contact you. There was a break-in at the Native American Cultural Center. The rest of the team had responded. Their communicators then showed them going out to Angel Island, which I believe is where they're at now. I've been trying to get a hold of you since then.
I have the sneaking suspicion that he's going to think I did something.
Well, I mean, to be fair.
I probably would have.
She did say she was going to break in there and steal some shit.
Not the cultural center.
Rude.
Are you sure I should go and respond to this kind of crime?
We'll get back to you in a second, because
Ask Ryler if it's okay.
My next statement is very much going to depend on what the rest of our heroes were doing, following all of the avians flying into the portal. So, team, I believe you are still on the Roll20 map.
Hello.
Yes.
Yep.
Where we had left off, it had just been the turn of the avians, and they had flown through the portal.
Like a shit ton of them.
Yeah, like close to 20 of them.
Like a clown car.
Yep. Well, you guys didn't scout out the island. You had no idea how many of them were flying above the island.
I mean, if you're gonna give us better ideas, like just throw them out there for us.
So let's jump right back into initiative, where it was Portal's turn.
Oh, thank God, it's not my turn.
So, yeah, great, yay.
There
The
are
portal is
still.
on that portal.
I was gonna say the mystics are still on this side of the portal. There's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them conscious. 2 of them that you have knocked out.
Yeah. When I look at the portal, can I look into or through the portal?
You cannot. It is simply a glowing nimbus of light.
All right. With my powers being what they are, can I intuit any information about this big, giant, glowing portal?
I will allow you to give me a perception roll.
I bet it's a big glowing portal.
Oh, I bet it is too. Come on, natural. Hey, not a natural 1. It's a natural 2 for a 7.
It's a big
It's a
glowing
big glowing portal.
It is a big glowing nimbus of light. It is definitely chillier on the other side of the portal. And remember, it is, December, so that's saying something.
But I do recognize it as a portal and not like, a giant like
death trap.
circle of death, fire.
Yeah, you're pretty sure it goes somewhere as opposed to being like a sphere of annihilation.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Well, I think what I'm going to do first is attempt to take out some more of these jerk faces.
Okay.
We'll start with the one nearest to me.
Okay.
I'm doing my portal punch at multi-attack for on a single target.
Yep.
And let's see here. So
I knew I forgot to do something with my pre-game setup.
will a 27 hit?
A 27 will hit.
Is there more than 2 degrees of success?
There are exactly 2 degrees of success.
Mm-hmm.
So the DC will be 21.
Okay. That is a 17, so that one is knocked out.
And then I will use takedown to go up in direction to the next one. 25. So
that
that'll
will
be
hit with 1 degree of success. And that is a 25 on her toughness save.
All right.
Can you knock out a few more so that I can try my flurry again and maybe it'll hit something?
No, I can't, unfortunately.
One of them needs the toughness save. He can't, in fact.
Yeah.
So you've still got a move action.
I know. I'm trying to decide. I mean, it is a big glowing portal.
It's like a big red button. How can you not push it?
Oh, it's a giant red button. I'm gonna wait.
No.
Okay.
Oh no!
No.
I'm going to give you a hero point for that because I know that had to hurt, Brandon. The Hikawe Mystics are all going to move through the portal. So there's still 5 of them conscious and able to move. Kione.
I mean, like, I really want to go in the portal, guys.
I mean, if you guys don't want to go through the portal immediately, we can drop out of combat and you guys can talk and figure out what you're doing.
Oh, look, Seth he's a scientist, and the last time he got taken somewhere else, it was really cool. So he's going through that portal.
I was gonna say, I resisted for 6 seconds. That's about all I got in me.
Okay.
Especially after all of the mystics went through.
I mean, there are 3 unconscious mystics on this side. You could always talk to them and ask what they were doing before you go through to God knows where.
Yeah, I could,
But 10 whole minutes.
I mean, Bulwark isn't here to be the voice of reason, so
They spent half the combat last time bitching at me on my comm system about wasting 10 minutes.
I know.
So they're definitely not here for talking to people.
Oh, damn it. Keone's going through that portal.
Yeah.
All right. So, Keone, you're going through?
Ah!
I think that's a yes.
All right. Professor C?
Can I attempt to talk to her once I saw her go through?
I mean, I know it's cold, so I know it's not going to hurt me.
Well,
Oh!
What do your violent eyes see, Keone?
so Keone is not going to be able to hear you once she goes through that portal.
Okay. So is it do I get like static trying to talk to her, or is it just
like over the
nothing?
comm?
Yeah.
I mean, your comms still work because there's plenty of people on this side in this dimension who can respond. But yeah, she seems to be out of range.
Okay. So I will send a quick message to Roberta
Okay.
of portal, not our portal. A portal has opened. We're going through it. Find Crucible, and then I'm going through.
Okay.
Well, can I make a side note on what I'm going through, but I have an ice shield.
Okay.
Like-
yeah, no, I figured your defenses were still up.
I'm trying to protect myself.
Yep. Then portal, after the 2 of them vanish, are you following?
I am going to do some things that might break the GM's brain first.
Oh, no.
So first, can I control this portal at all?
Their portal?
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
Second, can I open up a portal in the portal?
Damn, let's just walk through it, you lazy bones.
You can open up a portal right at the edge of the portal, but your portals won't interact with another object. So,
But the
First
universe
time
will
I've
explode.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk in.
okay.
Like, this is probably a bad idea.
All
well.
right. So the 3 of you enter the portal. Everything is kind of a weird bluish purple nimbus.
What if we just went into space? We're just like in the vacuum of space.
I'm fine.
Shut up.
My suit is literally
After a
airtight
few
because it has to be.
After a few moments of moving forward, you come through and find yourselves.
Shit, where are we?
Hold
In
on.
the blackness of space.
Yeah.
You called it.
Oh shit! I feel like we're in like Zelda or like Mario when he goes down a tunnel.
Yes.
Or like you see a little circle around you with the light. You're just like do 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 do.
All right. You find yourselves. Hopefully, you can see now.
Yes.
More or less.
Someplace that feels like where you had just come through, but slightly different. The geography is the same.
We're in the mirror universe.
Damn
The
it.
trees, however, are
Check to see if I have a mustache.
of the same species of trees as you were seeing before, but there's a lot more of them, and they seem to be older and larger. There is the sky was clear previously, although it was a new moon, so there was no moonlight. But now the sky has just a low gray cloud cover. There is a full moon that is kind of a bright orange just on the other side of the clouds. There is mist all around you. And you hear the howling of wolves.
Okay. Back in time, forward in time, parallel dimension.
We're going to pause you right there. I'm going to go back to Ethan. So, Ethan.
Wow, I hope my friends didn't just go through a portal to another dimension without telling me.
Wow,
As
that's
I said,
really specific.
When would we
says-
ever do that?
Roberta says, they went through that portal, she says, while on Angel Island, they sent a message that they were going through a portal. Their communicators are now offline.
Oh. Cool.
I can transmit the location on Angel Island where their communicators were when they went offline to you.
So, do you think they're, okay? Or
Professor Cephalopod said that they were going through a portal.
Not our portal.
But not one from Peter.
Okay, Roberta.
We're going through a not portal from Peter.
Yeah, it's not a Peter portal, it's a portal.
So, do you think I should go with them, Roberta, or do you think this is a designated survivor thing where one of us should stay behind?
You said it's a what thing?
A designated survivor thing.
Oh my god.
Professor Cephalopod requested you to join them.
Yeah, of course he did. Okay.
Yeah, but the question still stands.
If there's a designated survivor thing, you would not be the designated survivor.
You all left. I'm Kiefer Sutherland. I will put on my costume and bring a winter coat with me just in case.
Okay.
Are you gonna tell your boyfriend where you're going?
I thought he was my boyfriend.
He is your boyfriend. Hey, Tommy.
He's the boy that is his friend.
Hey,
So
no, we're not putting names on it.
Oh, okay.
We're not putting labels on this.
I'll
Especially not while we're in another dimension.
I'll shake Tommy awake. Hey, I've got to go to another dimension.
What?
I've got to go to another dimension. Stay, just... Do you think I should bring a GoPro or something?
A what?
A camera. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, you've got... Yeah, I mean, sure. That makes sense.
Don't forget your balls.
I won't forget my balls.
Where the sack they go in.
Yeah, I'm going to pack a backpack full of just stuff. I'm going to put a winter coat in, throw my metal balls in there, bring a pot, just in case.
Okay.
So, quick question.
I'll bring a first aid kit.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
Quick question, though.
Uh-huh.
Since Dr. or Professor C is in a metal mech suit,
Uh-huh.
could Crucible ever throw?
100%.
That's up to Professor Cephalopod.
I mean, there would be a roll involved, but 100% he's able to.
And
The first time he does that without permission, he's going to discover that there are metals that can't be thrown because Seth's going to make a new suit.
Curses, foiled by nickel again.
Made entirely of cobalt.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take a couple of pieces of the leftover pizza, stuff them in a Ziploc bag, put them in my book bag, and I'm gonna make my way to the portal.
I love it. We're fighting for the survival of the planet, and he's packing for a field trip.
I don't have that context. As far as I know, you guys were exploring
We need some orange slices.
No, it's fine. I said I love it. We're like, oh God, this is bad. And he's just like, okay, so I'm gonna need a first aid kit and some lunch. And what if it's cold? And what if it's hot?
I'm gonna bring a nice outfit too, just in case.
Tommy, have you seen my water bottle?
All right.
Don't forget your cantina.
Yep, and I will bring a collared shirt and a tie, just in case.
Yeah, what if we meet the queen of this other dimension?
Yeah, like what if it's a first contact situation?
What if it's Keone's mom? That's what Ethan's thinking.
Oh, Ethan.
Never change. And I'm gonna fly over to the portal. And
Okay. We will catch up with you in a bit. Back over to our other dimension. So there's a couple of things that you're, as I said, you're all aware of in this other dimension. The first is, like I said, there is mist all around, which makes it difficult to see much further than about 60 feet out. You see, like I said, that the sky is full of clouds with a full moon. Everything just feels slightly off. Not Keone, because she is fearless, but Professor Cephalopod and Portal, you will be at -2 to any will saves you make.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like at all.
But I need you guys to all feel what it feels like at one point.
Do we see something over here that, like, these bad guys that are over here?
So
Or is
it's
that
funny
just left
you
over from-
should mention. In fact, you are able to see what looks like 3 werewolves feasting on 3 of the bird warriors. Give me a quick perception check.
For all of us?
Everyone?
I'll let all 3 of you make it, sure.
I changed my mind, Aaron. I'm not coming.
Does one have a big fuck off hammer?
No.
Okay. Then I think we're gonna be all right.
And one of them is not bright red with Irish dance shoes.
Got a 25.
Okay.
Definitely beats my 14.
It is an 18.
Professor C, I'll actually let you, in lieu of perception, if you'd prefer, give
Yeah.
me either a treatment or an expertise that is related to biology.
Okay. How about if we just do biology?
Okay, that works.
I was gonna say, couldn't all of them technically be somehow related to biology?
Well,
That's a 17.
okay.
Also, he would do a general scan of the area, just of the environment itself, and specifically for life signs.
Sure. Even with your sensors, your range is limited to about 60 feet.
Yeah.
Because of the mist.
Mhm.
Which actually is somewhat puzzling, because your sensors should go beyond that, because mist shouldn't get in the way of like heat signatures and the like.
Right.
But it does.
Well, I'll immediately take a sample of that mist.
Sure.
Take that back with me.
He's collecting air.
So the life signs that you are able to pick up are the 3 werewolves in front of you.
Cool.
Cool.
Only 3 because the 3 birdmen are very much not alive.
Yeah. Mhm.
But Keone and Professor C, something that you are able to tell is they look like they've been eating for a bit.
They've been eaten or eating?
The wolves look like they've been eating the birds for longer than the 6 seconds between when the bird people went through the portal and you came through the portal.
Boy, yeah. Okay. Cool.
Steph's immediate thing is we have some sort of time dilation happening here.
I'm trying to hold Peter's hand.
The wolves notice you.
There's a girl in having it. Girl in having it.
And the three wolves are going to close with you, pouncing away from their food towards the threat. And each of them are going to make a single attack against you. The
They
first
are
one
or
will
they
attempt
are not?
to slash out at Keone. 14 will not hit Keone.
Yeah, suck it, bitches.
An 8 will not hit Professor Cephalopod.
They didn't realize I don't have legs.
But I think a 25 will hit Peter.
It will, but question.
Answer.
You did say you assumed we were going in with our defenses up, and that's why I didn't mention that I was taking the action to go into to be prepared to set portals. Will you allow that?
I will allow you to attempt to do a deflecting portal.
All right. Think I got it exactly.
All right.
He's like, "Wow!"
It's like Portal's immediate reaction when something comes out of
Yeah, pretty much. In the face. I'm gonna attempt to throw it back at him.
Okay.
Will it 21 hit him?
21 will hit him.
Hey. So up to 10 of his own power.
So he will claw at you through a portal that comes back and embeds his claws in the back of his head, and he will fall to the ground, bleeding and unconscious.
Oh.
Because he was not expecting whatever that was.
That's a lot of heat.
That also worries me about their claws.
Yeah, a little bit.
Don't get hit.
There is, however, echoing howls coming from beyond the range of the mist.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Cool.
Portal, you're up.
Cool.
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 Something else of note. The stone gate that you pass through for the portal,
We can't go back out it.
it doesn't seem to be active on this side.
Yeah.
Cool.
Of course it's not.
I by the way, would have noticed that at the beginning of my round because my first thought would be, oh shit.
Cool.
Where did the sound of the werewolf howling seem to be coming from? Everywhere.
No,
All
it seems
around.
to be primarily focused to the southwest from you.
West. Okay. So I'm going to create a portal and go 60 feet to the northeast.
Who has a compass? How do I know what direction I'm going? It's a circle.
Your direction relative to you.
And I will keep the portal open
The hell did Portal go?
for my buddies.
Oh my gosh.
It'll be behind me.
Just gotta make sure it's big enough to fit Professor C in there.
And then I can still see what's going on, so redirecting warp.
Can I just grab Professor C and just drag us through there?
I'm going to give you control of that, Brandon, so that you can actually see through it.
Yay.
All right. So that's Portal's turn. Nothing happens there. Keone, you're up.
Well, I'm not gonna let the one that tried to kill me try and kill me again.
Okay.
Oh. Since I can't make ice daggers, I guess I will make ice batons.
I mean, I think we're cool with ice daggers against werewolves.
So what? Like robots have feelings, but werewolves don't?
They were unconfirmed robots, and they actually weren't robots.
Yeah. Monsters.
Aaron, I want to make note that I am keeping an eye on the werewolf that I downed because, you know, werewolves, I don't know, don't they have like healing or something? So
At least they do in pop culture.
yep.
Some of the werewolves in pop culture certainly can regenerate.
And so I'm keeping an eye on that.
Okay.
All right, well, I'm going to ice blast him.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to try and hit both of them this time.
Okay.
I'm going to freaking hit both of them.
All right.
Yeah, you are.
You're at -1. Make 2 rolls to attack.
So I hit the flurry of snowballs, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, God, guys.
And you'll hit it twice.
Hit the button.
18?
Well, -1, right?
17?
17 will miss.
Hit the button.
22 minus 1, 21.
21 will hit.
I'll take out the one in front of Seth.
Okay.
I'll save them and sacrifice myself.
That's a DC 23 for the toughness save. He does not make that. So you hit him with a snowball and he falls to the ground with a whimper.
Oh, crap. Don't make the sad puppy sound.
Oh, sad puppy.
Bad dog.
Do you wish to take a move action?
Yeah, I'm going to move through that portal since I missed one.
Okay.
That's my
So
sound of moving through the portal, by the way.
You come out there.
Oh, shit. Where am I? Oh, shit. Are we on top of a cliff? Where are we?
Yeah, you're right on a cliff edge.
Yep.
Oh, that seems super safe. Thanks, portal.
I mean, would you prefer in the water?
Oh, man. I could
I mean,
freeze
you can make an
water.
ice slide.
I'll try to go flight.
Yeah.
Make it fun.
Professor C.
I'm going to attempt to hit this guy with my octo arm strike, so twice.
Okay. Well, no, remember, if you're going against a single target, the way multi-attack works is if you beat his defenses by more than 5, you add to your damage, basically.
Okie dokie. I'm going to hit him. Is what I'm getting at.
Go for it.
There it is. I was like, where did metallic tentacles go? I'm on a new character sheet, so things are not. It is a 22.
A 22 will hit with 2 degrees of success.
Okay. I believe that's still.
Was I seriously 1 off from hitting him?
Yeah, you are. They have a dodge of 8.
So that keeps me at 21, correct? Because it wasn't 5.
Multi-attack. +2 for every 2 degrees of success. So yes, you're yeah.
Okay.
No, for 2 degrees of success +2. So your damage +2.
Okay, so the DC is 23.
Okay. And he will attempt a toughness save. He will get a 21. So you smack him with your metal arms and also with a whimper and he goes down. You may grab his unconscious body if you like.
I'm going to grab his unconscious body.
Since you have fast grab.
Yeah, just.
He will
and
not resist that because he's
and
unconscious.
instead of going through the portal, I'm going to go straight up.
Do our comms work to each other?
You can try them.
And I will try my comm.
Yeah,
I don't
your comm
know.
will.
I don't know where you've gone, but I'm going to see if I can scout above this mist.
Okay. So you fly how far up?
8 miles an hour, 120 feet around.
So you're going to go 120 feet up?
Yep.
You are thoroughly engulfed in mist. You can't even see the ground below you.
Okay. So it's the higher, is it the higher up I go, the thicker it seems to get?
It just kind of seems omnipresent.
Okay.
Is it alive?
Okay.
Doesn't seem to be. You do, however, definitely hear, as I said, the wolf howls coming from the southwest.
Okay. That's me.
Okay.
Taking my partner along for the ride.
All right, yeah, you've got an unconscious wolf in with you.
Yep.
All right. New round. And you guys will all hear, in addition to the wolf howls, you will hear screams of humans.
Oh, cool. Those guys are dying. Cool, cool.
Also from the southwest.
Do I also hear the screams up in my?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your own atmosphere.
We may need them to get out of here.
Shit.
Just as an FYI.
Now, what with Portal's power? I know it's it's 2 miles. That's how far you can go.
Uh-huh.
Is there obstruction to that? Like, is the mist going to obstruct his ability to go 2 miles?
Well, the big issue is that, he can open a portal to what he can see, or he can blindly say 150 feet that way.
But when I don't know what's 150 feet that way.
Right. I just didn't know because if Professor C can't see through the mist, then how effective are you going to be able to move? I'm just wondering if I have to carry you. I have to carry you.
So
I'm sure you're fine.
Another 3 of the wolves come running out of the mist towards where the 2 of you are on the cliffside.
Sweet baby Jesus.
And they are going to, as a coordinated attack, because they're, wolves, and do pack attacks because that's what they do. So they're going to, 2 of them are going to attempt to aid the 3rd in attacking you. So let's see. The first one will aid. The second one will not aid. So that's going to be a +2 to his attack roll. And then this one is going to all-out attack and power attack.
Oh dear.
Cool.
Okay, so that is going to be a 27. It's a 25 to hit, which I know will hit you. And a DC 27.
That's a 25 to redirect.
That's a natural 1 to redirect.
Yeah, but I get to add 10 with the because it's as if it's the
but it's a natural 1. A natural 1 is always a failure.
Okay. But I don't get to add the 10, or is it just?
I mean,
it's weird. I know.
It's weird because you would normally add the 10, but like I said, a natural 1 is always a failure. So I think in this case, it doesn't happen. A 2 would add the 10, but
yeah. That was the only roll I could get that would be a failure.
Yeah.
Now you guys know how it feels like to hit not 5 people literally standing in front of you.
Which is why it has to be there, because otherwise, yeah, I mean, you would always redirect on anyone who is attacking with a less than 26 to hit. Which your power is awesome, but should not be that awesome.
No, it's fair.
Yeah. So
and with my luck on die rolls, it's more than fair.
So yeah, Keone, you're getting raked by some claws. Would you like to give me a toughness save?
Wait, they attacked. Why do they keep attacking me first?
Because you're right there.
They're right there. They have to go through you to get to portal.
Also, they don't like women. Women with snow powers make them angry.
Sexist
Actually,
bastard.
that's not entirely wrong.
I know. I've been paying attention.
24.
Okay, so all you do, you just take a hit. You're fine
For now.
for now.
Wait, you take another hit?
First
Yeah.
hit you've taken.
No, I have one from the last game.
You took one
Yeah.
when fighting the mystics and the bird people.
Yep. Now you're at -2 for your next toughness save.
Yep.
You're fine. Stop pouting.
However, my wolves also do have move by attack. So they dart in and then continue back out.
Where'd they go?
Portal.
So I'm going to drop the portal that I've currently got and reopen a portal, one right where the one was in front of me, and the other 60 feet southwest of where it currently is. So there.
Well, you have control of that portal, so just move it where you want to put it.
15, 20, 25, 30, I think. Does that 60? It's kind of hard to see with the grid, but I think that's 60 feet from its original location.
Let's check. That is only 45 feet.
Okay, so let's see here. 5, 10. I think that's 10 more feet. I can't see anymore. So
Okay, let me. Because it doesn't have vision. Let me fix that.
Your portal can't see.
but it can.
But he can see through it. So let me give it vision.
Hey.
Oh, but hold on one second. Let me remember how I set this up. Right. Okay.
That seems to have worked. Okay, I don't see anything terrifying there, so I'm going to go ahead and
Leave
walk
it
through
there.
it. All right. I have walked through it. I am going to open another portal underneath Keone to plop her right next to me. And
Okay.
then I'm going to spend one of my hero points to take an extra turn and redirecting warp with that extra turn.
I'm like in a Nickelodeon game where the ground just falls out.
You're all pouting because you got her hit, and then suddenly, woo!
I was gonna say technically Keone should get a dodge save to avoid falling through your portal, but
If she wants, yeah, you can voluntarily fail, or if you don't want to, it is up to you. You have agency.
I mean, I feel like at this point, like I don't really get an option, like in terms of it's just gonna suddenly happen. I'm all pissy because he hit me.
No. You get the option.
mean, there's a saving throw against it. So
That's fine.
if you want to resist, you could, but
I kind of like it narratively that she's so pissed off about these wolves that she doesn't even
Notice. I don't think I notice.
I'm good with that.
I think I would be more mad that when I go through the portal, I come over on the other side, be like, damn it, I had him right where I wanted him.
As she's bleeding from the
blood and like my mask is ripped, and I'm like, no, I had him just where I wanted him.
You ruined
Yeah,
my
you did.
strategy.
Yeah, you did.
Like spitting out a tooth. Like I'm fine.
How does assessment work again?
And I am going to close all my portals.
Okay.
I will keep this one off to the side. Well, no, I'll keep it right where it, how can we keep it so that I can control it without it changing? I'll put it over here out of the way.
Like I said, you can just leave it where it is and we'll just know that it is closed.
Okay, that works too.
All right. Peter, Portal. I need you to give me a deception check.
Okay. Oh, 18.
Okay.
The way he said that. 18.
Okay. Good to know. Kiona, you're up.
I want to cry.
Ugh.
Don't. You. This is actually a good thing.
Well, where the hell are we? Where did you put us?
100 feet southwest.
Are we going towards
The screaming,
Screaming? Yes.
The screaming humans? Yes, yes, we are.
Can you guys not see the wolves from you?
Oh no, we can. I can see
I
those
can't see any wolves.
right over here.
Okay.
So you can just look at the pinging.
Okay.
There they are.
Oh,
Fudge sickle. Yep.
I hate it here.
Between those three wolves, there is a very scared looking child.
Oh, well,
That's
shit.
Is that the little vague orangish circle there?
The one that says NPC, yeah.
Oh, it doesn't say NPC for us. It's just kind of a vague, like,
Vague shape.
yeah, it's a circle that's kind of
It's
semi-transparent.
like a fade. Yeah, it's like a faded token.
Oh, it's because of the coloring I've got on your night vision.
So are we in the woods or are we above the woods? Like, are we
We are
hanging
in
out
the
in
woods.
tree?
You're in the woods.
We are in the woods on the ground.
The
Oh,
woods are thick, but you can see through them to see the three wolves that are, like I said, currently surrounding this small girl.
Well, I'm going to throw an ice blast at one of them. Can I reach them from where I'm at?
Oh yeah, you've got plenty of range.
Okay. So I'm going to ice blast him, but I'm going to ice blast him with daggers.
Okay.
I'm justifying it, not stabbing per se.
I don't think anyone's going to criticize you for throwing ice daggers at the werewolves who are about to eat a little girl.
Yeah, we're cool with that.
It's mainly like I wanted to like get him in, like to pin him against like a tree or something, like with the ice daggers. I mean, obviously I'd love better to just knock his ass out, but
Okay.
My goal and what I'm aiming to do is just to pin him against a tree so that, like, in case they're people. Because, you know, werewolves turn into people.
Sure.
That's an interesting question. When these wolves were knocked out, did they remain wolves?
They did.
Okay.
So I'm going to throw my ice blast at him.
Oh, I didn't even think about the fact that the map looks dark because Ethan isn't there, and so Alex can't show it. Alex, I'm going to go ahead and put Portal on the map so that you can
You
mean Crucible?
The audience what's going on.
He Crucible.
You're with us in spirit.
In vague spirit, you're with us.
I'm just preparing for the trip.
When I, while we have a moment, during the time that I was keeping an eye on the werewolf, did it heal?
It did not.
Okay.
It did not, and they did not turn back to people. They are still wolves.
So, hey guys, should I run on the assumption that they're going to stay wolves, or should I run on the assumption that they may be people?
Stay wolves. Kill them.
All right. Aim for death.
Yeah, I'm running on the assumption that these are actual monsters. So
yeah.
Okay, and I'm
They're
gonna
eating
use.
people in another dimension. Yeah,
Yeah.
normal rules don't apply.
What happens in this dimension stays in this dimension.
Perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a hero point because that was a terrible freaking roll. And I'm gonna do the ice blast again.
Okay.
How about a 23?
A 23 will hit the wolves. Oh God, I don't
I'm
even
only
know
hitting
if
one.
he
I'm
can
only
make that
I'm
toughness
aiming
save.
to hit whichever one's closest
Right.
to the.
Okay.
They all seem from here. They seem equidistant, but I would assume one of them is showing some sort of over aggression.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get to be Portal now.
What the heck, Portal?
Wait, what was that?
They've switched places.
Oh.
I'm Portal now.
Keone, would you like to describe what happens when your ice blast hits this wolf?
So I made an ice dagger
Uh-huh.
because I was given permission.
Uh-huh.
And it's like a javelin. So it's like a thin ice dagger.
Okay.
And it's just a straight throw square to the heart,
Okay.
Oh,
pinning him up against a tree.
Okay.
He doesn't even get to make the sad puppy sound.
Nope. Professor C.
okay. Question: can I track my teammates via their communicators?
Yes.
Do I know where they have moved? All right. Then I am going to follow them. Hold on, I need to do a measurement. All right. Whoops. So I will follow to just above them, above where they are, and then come down enough that the mist clears enough that I can actually see them, like below me.
Yep.
From where I am, can I also see what's happening over there?
Sure.
Cool. I'm going to give them their teammate back.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to throw him or it.
One to the north or to the south?
The one to the north is technically closer, so
Okay.
let's see. Is a 22.
Even with his bonus for concealment, that will hit.
All right. The DC is 15.
Okay. That was a 10 for his toughness save. So
No one expects to be hit with their own teammate from the sky randomly.
From a flying octopus carrying their teammate.
Yep, so there are two unconscious wolves there.
Can I
And
talk?
then I will just be really focused on the other one, and in my booming voice, step away from the child.
Yeah, they definitely know English.
Okay.
That actually comes out in Spanish.
Okay.
Because I have reason to believe that they would speak that.
You do
Or
have
at
reason.
least understand it.
Yeah.
All right. Some of my people start trying to run away. Some of them attack the wolves ineffectively. I'm not sure how many of them you can see, but there is definitely sounds of fighting in the mist. But there's also screams and the sounds of people running.
Well, from what I can see, it definitely looks like they were trampling into a village.
So that wolf is going to eviscerate him.
Do I just have standard eyesight, right? Like I can only see like to where they were. like within my circle here.
Sorry about that.
You should be. You missed me stabbing a werewolf in the heart with a javelin.
Excellent.
All right.
And then Professor C threw his teammate at it.
So a couple of the wolves kill some people. This wolf is going to grab the little girl.
The wolf is going to?
Uh-huh.
Oh, no.
And coming from the north, 3 wolves come down and are going to do the same thing, a team attack, and then race back off. So my wolves. 20. Darn, too bad that wasn't the primary attacker. All right. So the primary attacker would hit with a 18. Which,
30 to redirect.
Yep.
I'm going to go against the one that's making the attack.
Okay. He cannot make that toughness save, so he describe what happens to him, Brandon.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have him. We've got kind of a horror feel going on, so I'm running with it. He's clawing out. It comes right back in his face, claws down his face, maybe takes out an eye, and it's like kind of dangling out as he falls down.
Okay. The other 2 do continue their run, however. Portal, you're up.
But they clearly have no brains in
Where
terms
did
of.
they come from?
From the north, and then they ran off to the east.
So the kid is the kid is dead.
The kid
No,
got
the kid is
smashed by a
currently
wolf.
grabbed by the wolf.
Okay, and this is the kid.
Yep.
I'm shit. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna portal punch the one holding the kid.
Okay.
Does a 30 hit? Natural 20.
Wow.
Okay, so
Brr, brr, brr.
+5 to the damage from the crit and 2 degrees of success.
I think it's actually, is that more than 2 degrees? Because I get a +5 if it's 3 degrees.
It is 3 degrees. So that is a total DC 29 for his toughness save. He cannot make that.
I'm gonna open.
So describe what happens, Brandon, because he cannot make that toughness save.
He's gonna take a fist to the junk.
Okay.
Oh,
Do they have, is it the same genitalia?
Wolfman's got nards.
yep.
I just confirmed it. Canon. And then
I did warn him.
I'm gonna open. I don't see any other werewolves around the kid, so I'm gonna open up a portal right in front of him that leads to me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, "Come on through, kid. We can keep you safe." And then I'm gonna spend my second hero point for an extra action to be able to once again redirecting warp, because wow, this is getting ugly fast.
I mean,
I think
that
it was
is a
ugly
smidge
before we
bit-
got here, to be fair.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a smidge bit of stranger danger there, though.
Okay.
But yeah, but you know.
So Brandon, you should be able to see some of the other wolves now through your portal,
Yes.
correct?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Between Portal's turn and Keone's turn, there is a loud crack sound as of a rifle. and this wolf's head explodes.
Wow, cool.
Cool, 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 cool.
Which ones? It's just a little further down.
Can that be my mom?
The wolf?
Oh, you're exploding the wolf's head. That feels right.
Do you think your mom would be using a rifle?
Well, she doesn't have powers.
You don't know that.
Yeah, she said in the letter, my grandmother has the powers. She did not get them.
She didn't say she didn't have them.
She said
it
sometimes they skip a generation.
And she did not say that they skipped over her generation. She just said your grandmother was the only one who would be able to talk to you about it.
I think that letter said she was hoping they'd skip you.
Yeah.
You know what? I need you guys to all stop having a better memory than me.
In any case, Kiana, you are up.
Well, what is left for me to kill?
You can do things other than kill.
I cannot. Because it's the only time you guys have given me permission to kill. So I cannot do anything but kill.
Find something to kill.
You could always, he didn't put the portal on his side, but you could step through that portal where he's at, and
or you could shoot through the portal.
Or shoot through the portal.
See, where's the start of the portal? Okay,
Right.
is the orange portal the front of the portal or where the portal exits?
Yeah. Okay. So now you've got it. It doesn't matter. My portals, like me, go both ways. But there's one here and one here.
So your portals are also a member of the Bisexual Disaster Club.
Yep.
Portals. Well, I can just fly over there.
You can.
Because, I mean, from what I can tell, from what I can see, it looks like there may be a village entrance there. So I'm going to fly over there and see what's going on. Ooh, I can see a lot of shit. Oh, shit. There are a lot of them in here!
All right.
Did Keone choose poorly?
Oh, no.
Keone, what do you think?
Keone chose exceptionally well.
Well, I mean, if her goal is to kill as many, is to up her kill count as much as she can while she's over here.
What would you like to do, Keone?
Well, I'm going to kill these two guys, or attempt to kill these two guys in front of me.
Which ones?
These guys? Am I pinging? I don't know how to ping. You guys like do all this fancy
Left
shit.
click and hold. Just left click and hold.
These?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm aiming for those two guys.
All right.
So let's see if I can at least hit freaking one of them.
All right.
So I'm doing the snow flurries.
Uh-huh.
But they are sharp, pointy hailstones.
Sure.
Actually, no. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to freeze them in place so that I can make it easier for me to kill them later.
I was just thinking, oh, she wants to, question them.
No.
I should have known better.
Yeah. You should have.
Nope. All right, I'm going to freeze the two. I'm going to, not the NPC guy that's like right across from him. So like, it'll be kind of like behind them, I guess, to kind of keep them in place. Because I forget, how big is my freeze thing?
The 30-foot radius.
Oh, shit, damn.
Or 30-foot diameter, not 30-foot radius. That would be huge. But
yeah, I was like, shit, damn. Maybe I should have just done that from the beginning, just iced out everything. Okay, so I'm going to do that. So it is a 16.
Okay, so you actually don't have to make a hit roll at all. They just get a dodge save against your DC of 18.
Okay.
Let me make sure I'm rolling the right roll, because that character has a much better dodge than the werewolves. They are both hindered and vulnerable, but they are not immobilized and helpless.
So what's the difference between the two?
So they can still move and they can still attack, but they are easier to hit and they are slowed down.
Okay.
But they're not frozen in place.
So, but I should be drawing their attention to me now.
Oh yes, they are very aware of you.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Professor C.
Okay. Well, I know Keone's always looking for trouble, so I'm going to follow her.
Okay.
I'm actually going to move a bit ahead of her. I am going to stay 30 feet off the ground.
Okay.
All right. I will actually come down about 10 feet so that I can try to hit the guy in front of me on that path.
Okay.
This
Where
one.
did you go? Where are you at?
Right next to you.
Oh, you're in front of me. Okay, I see you.
Yeah. I'm above and slightly ahead of you.
Okay.
I mean, I'll point out if you'd like, you can take a -1 and try to hit both of them.
Sure, we'll do that.
Okay. They
All
are
right.
hindered in ice, so.
Yep.
You're welcome.
And
I'm
And
so
I-
glad you guys are
is this
letting
one
me.
where I roll twice at -1 with both? Or
Yes.
is the one okay. First one is a 28 with the -1.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. And that is a 16 with the -1.
So that one will miss.
So I get the one directly or closest to me.
Yeah. He fails his toughness save, so you may grab him if you wish, but he is unconscious.
Oh, I'm gonna grab him because now I have something to throw.
Fair. I'll yank his body back over towards you. Meanwhile, in the really real world, Ethan.
So,
So on your little
sure hope my
cover
friends aren't
platform-
getting eaten by werewolves somewhere.
on your little platform, you fly out to Angel Island, and you notice that there are there are two unconscious people in a tribal garb, and an unconscious bird creature, all next to a very large glowing, portal.
Can I check on the unconscious folks?
Absolutely, you can.
I'm gonna check on them.
Oh my god.
And I will spend a hero point to use my beginner's luck to have 5 extra ranks in treatment.
Okay, give me a treatment roll.
What window's my character sheet open in? Over here. Okay, I found it. And I don't have any ranks in treatment, so I'll just roll an intellect check and add 5.
Okay.
Awesome. They appear to run on some kind of life-giving essence. I got a 9 total.
You're sure that, I mean, you can tell that they're alive. Like they don't appear to be, mortally wounded or anything. One of them has like a bruise on their jaw. Another one has some ice crystals stuck to them.
Oh, they met my friends.
Yeah, they did.
I'm going to take a metal ball out of my bag
Okay.
and use my metal shaping to stretch it into restraints, and I'm going to restrain the bird creature.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to wake up one of the tribal folks.
Sure.
And hope they don't
You can
hate
do
my
that.
white face.
Well, you're wearing your mask, so they can't even see you.
That's true. All right, so you wake up one of the one of the tribal individuals, and she kind of looks around and sees the glow of the portal and says, "You idiots! Why are you trying to stop us?"
I just got here. Stop you doing what?
We are trying to save them.
Save who?
The owl and the kestrel. The gods.
You're trying to save the gods?
I love that he's getting told all of this, and he wasn't here for the story. He has no idea.
What?
Yes, there is a great darkness. We have to go through the veil to save them. She kind of looks around. It looks like most of us made it, hopefully. Unless you killed them.
I didn't kill anybody.
You're with the other... You call yourselves Stormbreakers, aren't you?
Yeah, but I was asleep when they did whatever happened here. But I'm here to help now, and I am at your disposal, citizen.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
There's something right about Ethan not even attempting to insight this guy, or this girl, and just be like, "Yep, that story sounds right."
I got a 10 total.
It sounds plausible.
Mm-hmm. It sounds like exactly what happened.
If
be
you
fair-
want to be of help, you will let me go through the portal and leave me be.
Okay, but my friends went through that portal, so where does that portal go?
Addison.
Is that in Wisconsin? What's Addison?
Not Addison. Avison.
Okay, where's Avison?
Here, but on the other side of the veil.
And I'm sorry, I'm just trying to wrap my head around this. I'm Crucible, by the way. What's your name?
My name
Roberta
is, we
calls
don't
him,
have time
says
for
his
this.
friends- Roberta calls him, says his friends have gone through this portal. He gets to the portal, and he does everything he can to not go through it.
I'm reconnoitering.
My name is of no matter. Are you going to help or not?
Yes, I am going to help.
Did you?
Of
You
no
didn't restrain
matter.
her, right? You restrained the bird creature, but not her.
Yeah, just
correct?
the bird creature.
That's pretty mean that you assume the bird creature is the bad one.
One of them is a monster, and one of them is a human-shaped person.
Fair.
Yeah, but we did the same thing with the wolf man, and he turned out to be a good guy.
You know, Ethan doesn't learn lessons very well.
Avi.
I think that's the motto of the Stormbreakers.
Excuse you very much.
All right. Well, Miss of Little Matter, I'm going to go with you in there, and we're going to save your god's portal.
Fine. And she walks through the portal.
Do you want me to bring your friends with us?
She doesn't respond. She can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
I will put another restraint on the other person, and I will bring them with us.
Okay.
Cool, you're bringing food. Awesome.
Give me a second to...
Has anyone tried to contact Ethan? Is he even coming? What the
I
shit?
sent a message. Who knows? You children are hard to keep track of.
All right, hold on a second. Let me bring them over onto the map. Things I was not expecting.
That's my
It's us.
superpower, Cap.
I was gonna say, I feel like just anything you assume is going to happen is probably not what's gonna happen.
That's fair. Okay. Crucible, do me a favor and go ahead and roll for initiative.
I sure will. Let me click on my token first.
Oh, let me put you on the right screen.
Oh, neat. Is that where I am?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, neat. Yeah, just wait. It gets less neat.
Real quick.
I got a 13 for my initiative.
Okay. So when we get around to you, we will work you into the. That's when you come through the portal. Where were we? Professor Cephalopod had taken his turn.
Yep.
So we're at my wolves. Yay.
Has the kid had a chance to go yet since I created the portal?
Yes, sorry. The kid would have been after Professor C. The kid will run through the portal next, over to you. This farmer directly near Keone and Professor C runs over to the wolf that is still entangled in Keone's ice and just starts whacking him with a hoe.
I like that it's specifically a hoe.
Yeah.
Hoes seem the best for whacking.
Yes.
He's whacking his hoe.
Just
that
whack
wolf goes over and eats a person. That wolf runs up to Keone. That wolf is going to run and leap into the air to attack Professor C.
Mm-hmm. Come at me.
Yeah, right? Like, come at me, bro.
And
I shouldn't have said that.
Two wolves come running back from the east to attack Portal. All right. First, the wolf jumping at Professor C. It is a natural. It's not a natural 20, but it is a critical threat with a 26.
29 to redirect.
Well, that's really ugly then. So where does that claw go?
Which one? The one that's not attacking me. The one that's going to be helping to attack me.
What?
The one that I got two. Whichever one's going to be doing the assisting. That's the one that's going to hit.
That makes sense. What happens?
Just
bear in mind it was a critical hit.
Yeah, that's a throat.
Okay.
No more head for you.
The one will attack Keone.
Crap.
Oh, natural 20 for the redirect.
Yep. What happens to him?
Let's go ahead and get the other one that's on me.
I love that he's using the ones attacking us to protect himself. That is amazing.
I'm protecting the kid.
Also feels right.
This is the first time ever that I've done that. And it's only because of the kid.
Yep.
But that's a natural 1 to hit, so he's fine.
Oh, okay. Right.
No, it's actually really good strategy. It keeps us from being hit and keeps you from being hit. In theory.
Those wolves 8 people. One's attacking Peter and is going to miss, but yeah, go ahead and redirect.
Back at himself. Does a 19 hit?
19 does hit. But he actually will make his save against his own attack.
Hey!
He saw it coming.
He saw what happened with the other guy. He's caught on.
Yep. Okay. And the wolf that just got attacked by the hoe.
That is not a very nice thing to call Keone. I mean,
he resists the attack of the hoe and guts the guy who attacked him.
Is it safe to come back yet?
Portal, you're up. There's a werewolf right next to you. There's one threatening each of your teammates, and one surrounded by a pair of corpses.
I'm just, human shielding the kid, redirecting warp.
Okay. There is another crack as of the rifle, and the one standing next to you, Portal, now has a hole through the center of their torso.
Oh.
Kiana,
I redirect the bullet that went through the wolf.
you can't actually.
Make sure it doesn't.
Because you can't redirect a perception range attack.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is fly up so that
Okay,
I'm up above Wolfman there.
sure. I mean, they seem to be able to leap pretty high, but
Yeah, that's fine. I just need more momentum.
all right.
So, yes, Zemo, you are. So I'm going to use my ice sword, and I'm going to leap. Like, after I go up, I'm going to come back down to try and stab him. Because I've got to make it dramatic.
Okay,
26.
that'll hit.
Did the farmer die?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I miss him?
Oh.
Do
Getting...
not attack a wolf with a hoe.
In
You
all
let
fairness,
the hoe do the attacking.
he's
Wait till I get
incapacitated. Some of these farmers may be able to be saved.
Okay. I
But
say
they
I
are
think I must have
definitely-
missed the attack because I would redirect that too, but he's okay.
Kiane, describe your what your attack does to this poor wolf.
Don't say poor
Poor,
wolf.
defenseless, innocent wolf.
Yeah, no.
That's to all were persons.
Death to all aware persons. Okay. Okay then.
So Keone flies up, creates the ice swords, comes down and just whoosh, double stab right to the chest,
Okay.
right to the heart.
I feel like I've seen that.
It's like a reverse Deadpool.
Okay. Professor C, there's a wolf.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to hit both of the two that still appear to be alive.
There's only one that's alive near you. Oh, there's the NPC.
There's Sir Wackaho.
Yeah.
It's still
There is
alive.
still a wolf to the south who I think is in at least some of your visual ranges.
Yeah, the two. I will actually, if I can click on the correct thingy, I will actually move slightly.
Uh-huh.
There we go. And attempt to
Can you
hit
grab
both of
them,
them.
squish them together?
Maybe. Gotta hit them first.
So you're going to do the multi-attack on both of those two wolves?
Correct.
Okay.
Can you do the
Looney Tunes it.
Yeah, that is. That might be a natural.
That'll definitely
1A.
hit the first one.
Oh no. So that's a 30 with the -1, and that was only a 19 on the die.
Right.
Okay. That'll be the one closest to Quixote.
Okay.
And second
That
one.
one is unconscious.
Cool. I'm gonna grab it.
Okay. So you're currently holding two wolves.
I'm collecting wolves.
Gotta
And
catch them all.
Put 'em on
that's
a
right.
trophy wall.
Has a 27.
27 will hit.
Okay.
And he fails the toughness save as well.
All right. I now have a collection of 3 wolves,
3.
and I'm good.
3 unconscious wolves.
Okay. There is still one wolf that seems to be conscious, like I said, down to the south. Crucible, you come through this portal.
Where to
As
the
I said,
Oh, I see him.
unlike where you left, there is a moon in the sky. It is full. There is cloud cover. There is heavy mist, which should be pretty thoroughly restricting your field of vision.
You can
You
basically
hear sounds coming to the southwest, but I don't know if anything is actually in your visual range or not in terms of still conscious people.
That's cool.
yeah, no.
I'm gonna fly up and, hey guys, I'm here. Where are you?
Southwest.
Do you say that over your communicator?
I
Or
will,
just
I will, yes, over my communicator.
okay.
About time.
And I'll fly this way.
All right. I'll fly that way.
I'll put my little flying
Yeah.
marker on.
You should be able to see me just on the outskirts of your vision when you came in, because I was only 60 feet away from where I originally was.
Guys, you'll never believe it. I found some people outside that got beat up.
You see 3 werewolf corpses on the ground around me.
Oh.
Actually, I guess you would have seen 2 werewolf corpses when you came through the
When
portal.
you came through the portal. And some bird corpses.
Yeah.
There are some corpses happening.
Okay. And I could fly a lot in one round, so I'm just going to take a scan around and see if I can find any combatants that need battered.
That need
I'm
combated.
just going to go ahead and move you to where you would have seen the last still standing werewolf.
Werewolf. There, wolf.
They're a castle.
I'm sure I missed it because I had to go potty, but Keone is just, you just hear a blood curdling scream of just like pure joy coming from her calm, just so you know.
That's terrifying.
And it's literally blood curdling because the blood
Like-
coming out of the werewolf when it hits the cold
It's curdling.
blades
Yeah.
gets curdled.
Oh yeah, it's just, Keone's just Ramboing this shit. Like,
Yeah. She's entered blood rage.
She's
So-
working out her issues.
I will magnetically blast the last werewolf.
Okay. Using like one of your
One of my steel balls.
He's gonna pull a ball
I'm
from
from
his
his
chest.
ball sack.
And I got a 17 to hit, which I am pretty sure does not hit.
a 17 will not hit, in fact.
So I'll chuck it down into the dirt, and I will get a magnetic sense of what's nearby that is of use to me.
Oh.
There are a number of farm implements either in the hands of some of the dead farmers or thrown to the fields around you. There is a wheelbarrow.
Nice.
You gonna whack a hoe?
And an Abrams tank for some reason.
There is surprisingly little metal around, however.
It's a good thing you brought your own.
Very little hoeing around.
Yep, so that will end my turn.
Okay. The Mystic.
Oh god, what is this thing that's coming up?
Oh, that's my name is of no consequence. She came with me.
Is going to
Is that her given name?
That's what she told me.
do some magic over here.
My teammates are dumb. Cool. I mean, I knew that already, but
Hey, Keone's only dumb. No, okay, she's dumb.
I don't know the naming conventions of this culture. It's not my job to judge.
Yeah, they're the remaining still standing NPCs are getting away from everything. All right. My wolf is going to run over and leap up and try to slice at Crucible. I'm assuming you can still see him, Portal?
I can see Crucible.
The werewolves could jump that high?
Yeah, they can. All right, I'm going to give you, but you cannot see the werewolf?
No, the only things I see over there have 2 red X's on them, an NPC and a werewolf.
Okay, so I'm going to give the werewolf essentially a +5 from cover or concealment because you can't see the wolf. You're just trying to assume where the attack is coming from.
Okay.
Although you rolled a 29, so that may be that +5 may be moot. I got a 23.
I made it by 1!
You made it by
It
1.
finally happened!
Yep.
I mean, it was bound to happen. You lost by 1 on all those ones, so you gotta win by 1.
So, but we know a 17 misses.
Yes. Especially because I would also definitely give him the concealment for redirecting it at him.
Yep.
And I'm assuming you're redirecting it at him and not at
Yes.
someone else.
Not at Ethan.
I'm redirecting it at the kid. Surprise! I'm a villain.
Portal, you're up.
It looks like we've got this underhand. I'm gonna pick the kid up in my arms, walk through my portal that I've got up, and
Okay.
then just cautiously wait there with my redirecting warp ready to go. Oh, hey, there you
Okay.
are. Wow, he was just out of my field of view.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just.
There is a final crack of a rifle, and the werewolf near Ethan no longer has a leg.
There's your problem.
He's a one-legged puppy.
And walking then towards you, well, running towards you, holding a rifle, you see a woman wearing a buckskin, buckskin outfit, carrying a old style rifle, but moving unnaturally fast.
She's like Annie Oakley.
And as she runs towards you, she says, I think that's the last of them. And she calls out in a language that none of you speak.
Do we recognize it though as the language that we'd been seeing at the cultural center, or did nobody speak?
We'd have no way of knowing.
Yeah, you haven't heard it
I couldn't
spoken.
remember if the professor had spoken it to us, or like said something in the language.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay.
But she calls out to the people, and then as she gets close to you, kind of says, they call me Long Hunter. Y'all don't look like you come from around here.
Is she talking to me?
She's currently talking to Crucible.
In general.
Hi, I'm Crucible. I'm from.
I mean, it's kind of in your general direction because all four of you are to the north of her, but she's looking up at Crucible being the closest one to her.
Yeah, I'm from Emerald City. I had to get through a portal to get here, so.
Emerald City, that name's supposed to mean something to me?
No, not really, unless you're into the Pacific Northwest.
Well, we were off the Pacific Ocean.
Is this Avison?
Might be.
Yeah, I met your friend on the other side of the portal, with the bird lady, bird person.
Don't think I got any friends on the other side of no portals.
Oh, well, I'm gonna look and see where that mystic lady went.
I don't think you can see that far.
Oh,
Can you?
probably not.
I swear to God, she's real.
Meanwhile, I've got the kid on my hip, just kind of that natural carrying pose.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just going to take a look at him or her and just be like, you okay?
Yes. Brandon, now that you are looking at the kid somewhat closely, you will notice that the kid and the other farmers all have native features, although they are wearing clothing that looks more like European peasantry.
Okay.
The farmers start to come back tentatively.
Do you know where your parents are? Mom, dad?
Please don't.
The little girl nods and looks down at the, points at the bodies, at two of the bodies.
Are they dead or just incapacitated?
They are dead.
I'm going to turn her away.
I'm the only one with actual treatment, so I will drop my collection of wolves
Uh-huh.
into a little pile and start moving around to the various villagers and to check and see if any of them are. I'm going to start with Ho Guy.
Sure.
I'm going to look over to Keone real quick and say, Keone, make sure none of these get back up.
Oh, don't worry.
She's still there with her knife.
I'm like covered in like blood from all the wolves. Yeah. Oh.
But you know, realize it was Portal. He looks at you, no affect,
Yep.
and just says, make sure they don't get up.
So the woman looks at you and says, like I said, they call me Long Hunter.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly down and stand next to Long Hunter.
I think perhaps y'all should come back and talk to my husband. He might be able to explain what's going on a little better than I can.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Stranger danger, guys. Stranger danger.
He'll look at the farmers and say, bury your kin, burn the wolves. We'll be back. And they say, thank you. And they're very effusive in their thanks to all of you, even though, you know, there are about half a dozen dead villagers around you guys. Not dead. I'll say only three of them are dead.
Only the girl's parents are dead.
The girl's parents and the one to the south.
And her nana.
Yeah, specifically this kid's family.
These wolves wiped out this poor kid's entire family.
There is a 20-ish looking man who comes over and says, you know, I'm her brother. I'll take her.
Priorities. Is he cute?
Oh my God.
Not especially.
No.
Not ugly, but.
No. Okay.
So, where y'all came from? Emerald City, you say?
Yeah, we're the Stormbreakers. We're a team of guardian heroes of the Emerald City.
I look
Well,
at her.
Not make Ethan our spokesperson.
I look at her and say, "What year is it?"
I ain't got no clue. I know time don't pass here the same way it does on the other side.
Did you come here from the other side?
I did.
When?
Long time ago.
What was the year?
Was there one country in the United States or two?
United States?
Yeah. So
Ain't sure I know what you're talking about.
Steph looks around. The European peasantry clothing, does it look like essentially colonial Spanish?
About that, yeah.
Okay.
When you say old-looking rifle, do you mean a Winchester or a musket?
I mean a musket.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like a lever action rifle. Okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah. You will hear, two of you will know what I'm talking about. The other one will be completely clueless, as always. And Steph will say, "This is our lost colony."
Yep.
Yep.
You mean Roanoke? Isn't that in North Carolina?
Oh my God. Be quiet, Ethan.
Answer your comms.
Like I said, I think y'all better come back and talk to Raphael. He knows more about these things. I'm more concerned myself with practical matters.
Sounds like a good idea.
All right. And as our heroes head to the village, let's go ahead and take our break a little later than planned, but
Oh wow. Okay.
I need to pee.
Wow, to kill all them damn. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to bring us into all them wolves. Just kidding. I didn't.
Awesome. Well, we'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
I'm just seeing her every time, just like every time she says something, it's right after she's spiked one in the head.
Sorry.
All right, we'll be right back.